831 talent is definitely in full effect, and I know that's part of the reason that you're checking in with us tonight, bro. October 20th, we mentioned it earlier, we're trying to get that on people's calendars, but Alwa Gordon opening up for legendary artists, and not just you, but you also have your crew with you, bro. So I'm gonna let you speak on it a little bit more here. But dude, once again, congratulations and thank you for everything you're doing, bro, for sending in the music tonight too. So looking forward to playing that after this conversation.
Of course, yeah, man. No, super stoked. October 20th, we got a pretty big show. It's gonna be me, Silver and Gold, Al Bundy. Shout out to Al Bundy, DJ Mike on the ones and twos, Alexander the author, and with KRS-ONE, man.
Dope. Nice. And that's Santa Cruz, right? Just to make sure everybody got to
Santa Cruz.
Nice,
yeah, it's in Santa Cruz, man. I'm really excited about it. As the weeks get closer and closer, like the hype is building up.
Nice, man. And I've seen some of the social media content that you've been doing, kind of going around asking folks if they know who KRS-ONE is or what KRS-ONE is. It's been pretty comical to see people's responses.
It's been disrespectful is what it's been, man. How do they not know who the Blastmaster is? Come on, man.
That's funny, man. Also, real quick, I just got a shout out. Points Collected, So Good Entertainment, 88 of Everything. That's like the 3 people that are collabing on this KRS-ONE show. So shout out to them.
Shout out to y'all, yeah,
for sure.
But yeah, man, the content it's been really good. There's a few more videos that I'm gonna drop, but I was really surprised people did not know who KRS-ONE was.
I think it's a generational thing, right? It's like everybody in the 90s would have known, like, in a heartbeat, but obviously 20 years later. And I think that's kind of part of what I wanted to ask you. I know last time we did a series of questions called This or That, so we are going to get into that, like, a follow-up for you here. But I mean, you know, that's kind of like the bittersweet, right? It's like, man, here you are opening up for this legendary act, like probably one of the biggest things in hip-hop, and yet, like, people don't really know who he is, or at least, you know, everyday folks that you ask on the street, right? I'm sure hip-hop heads know.
Right. You know what my biggest takeaway was, which was kind of like cool to think about, is that there was a lot of people that didn't know the artist, but they knew his song.
Oh, okay.
Right. Like there's a lot more that we play when we say whoop whoop. That's the sound of that. Like almost everyone knew that one.
Okay.
So it was nice to kind of like, oh, okay, so like they may not understand his full like story, but they do understand that he has a song out there that everybody knows. So that was the other side. That was kind of cool to watch.
I shed a tear when you asked the bridge is,
and no one read or over under whatever.
On fire.
On fire. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to whoever said that. Hope you're listening and you're feeling very cringy right now.
Honestly, I gotta be honest, man. It was a great experience just being out and like asking random people questions. Like we gave away some CDs. Like I think we got some Instagram followers just like, yo, we're gonna check out the show. So all in all, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked fun too. Yeah.
Beautiful to hear, man, because I think that's part of the legwork that I think gets overlooked, and those are the kind of conversations that I like to kind of, you know, pry into a little bit. It's like being an artist is one thing, and I think a lot of people like really glamorize, you know, being up on stage and having the limelight and, you know, like the stardom that comes with it. But there's like such a big aspect of putting in the grind to be able to promote yourself, to be able to keep that charisma when you meet people and, you know, invite them out and so on and so forth, bro. So to see you once again like tap into that and consistently kind of hit it out the park, especially, you know, opening up for KRS-ONE, bro, that's a huge accomplishment once again, bro. So just shout out to you on that one. And I do want to add a little tidbit on that. It is going to be a Sunday night and it is going to be 21 and over, so make an arrangement for anybody with kiddos, myself included.
Hey,
I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm in a weird dilemma where my baby girl's it's her birthday the next day, bro, immediately after on the 21st. And so I think I'm going to have to prioritize being a daddy in that specific instance. But, man, my heart is out there. I'd be front row, front and center there, no doubt.
Definitely, yeah. For people that aren't prioritizing, you know, get a babysitter, definitely slide there.
For sure. I'm trying to get everybody out there that I can, man. I mean, I'm looking here across the room, and I know SO is definitely 18.
Yeah, I think my wife and I might try to go, too. But, you know.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun night.
And
of course.
On a very similar note, Alexandra actually reached out and she wanted to also do a guest spotlight. So I'm going to do a little bit of a plant the seed for the following segment. It'll be in the month of November. We're going to be doing a spotlight on her. But again, you know, she's somebody that you've been collaborating with. So I think it's great and amazing that you guys did, you know, not just did the recording and putting out a project, but, you know, consistently doing these live events as well and, you know, kind of bringing folks with you, so to speak. To me, that's kind of where I'm applauding it, bro. Like, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, man. No, Alexander the author is the GOAT. Like, she's one of the dopest musicians that I get a chance to work with. We actually just dropped a joint project called 10 Seconds Left, which is really sick.
Yeah, it's very good.
And yeah, man, I think if people slide through to the show, they'll also see a really dope performance between us. And she's been crushing it with So Good Entertainment, honestly. So shout out to them.
Nice, bro. So without further ado, we can get into one of the songs if you want to talk a little bit about it. I have that pack that you sent me. So we have some from Silva, some from Alexandra, and then some from yourself.
Okay, definitely. Why don't we start with, there should be one called Crawling. It's with Alwa and Alexander the author. This one is off the project. One of my favorite songs off the project. I feel like maybe you guys can relate. Sometimes you have those songs that you know aren't necessarily hits, but you're like, yo, I know people are gonna really feel this one.
The deep
this
album
one
cuts.
Deep cut. Yeah, this is it. This is a deep cut right here.
Yeah, my wife and I were vibing to this one earlier today.
Oh,
nice,
sick, man. That makes me really happy, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
All right, so let's get into this one right here called Crawling. Stay on the line, though. We'll get back into the conversation with you right after the song.
Sounds good.
All right, check it out, y'all.
Catch me in the back streets, lost a few dreams in the backseat. Been a little hard if you ask me, but pain is something that attracts me. I can't back away, I can't face the days. You've been on my mind, but nothing I can say. You can catch me in the back streets, lost a few dreams in the backseat. Been a little hard if you ask me, but pain is something that attracts me. I can't back away, I can't face the days. You've been on my mind, but nothing I can say.
I'm trying to live in this world, just a broken girl. I don't know what to do, so let me breathe. Am I the only one? The pressure's like a gun, it's staring straight at me, so let me see. My dreams feel so unreal, can't handle another fail. It's suffocating me, so let me be, so let me breathe, so let me breathe.
Catch me in the back streets, lost a few dreams in the backseat. Been a little hard if you ask me, but pain is something that attracts me. I can't back away, I can't face the days. You've been on my mind, but nothing I can say. You can catch me in the back streets, lost a few dreams in the backseat. Been a little hard if you ask me, but pain is something that attracts me. I can't back away, I can't face the day. You've been on my mind, but nothing I can say.
I've been taking my time, always my mind can't seem to rewind. I've been taking my time, always my mind can't seem to rewind. This pain feels like it's too tight, can't find the light. I need to escape. I've been taking my time, always my mind. I need to rewind, but I'm on my
Catch me in the
way.
back streets, lost a few dreams in the backseat. Been a little hard if you ask me, but pain is something that attracts me. I can't back away, I can't face the days. You've been on my mind, but nothing I can say. You can catch me in the back streets, lost a few dreams in the backseat. Been a little hard if you ask me, but pain is something that attracts me. I can't back away, I can't face the day. You've been on my mind, but nothing I can say. Catch me in the back streets, lost a few dreams in the backseat. Been a little hard if you ask me, but pain is something that attracts me. I can't back away, I can't face the days. You've been on my mind, but nothing I can say.
I can't back away, no.
right, and we are back once again. That was Alwa Gordon with Alexandra, the author. What's up, brother? You there?
What's going on, man?
Yes. Welcome back to the airwaves. So once again, we are trying to get the folks out there listening tonight and kind of getting them ready for this show that's coming up October 20th out in Santa Cruz. And obviously, you're one of the artists performing there. So anything else you want to share on that matter, bro? Like, what was it like, overall, the struggles, the accomplishments? I mean, I know it hasn't happened yet, but like you said earlier, the excitement's brewing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, again, I got to shout out to Alexander, the author, So Good Entertainment, also my homie over at Points Collected. It kind of all happened organically. We were offered a deal, and luckily the venue was super into it. And a lot of people, I feel like, are I think surprised. I think someone commented on the Facebook event, "Is this real?"
Oh wow!
and I was like, okay, wow. So there is a hip hop market here. I think we're doing our best to tap into it. But it feels really, really cool to be the ones that are bringing him to Santa Cruz.
For sure, man. Like I said, a big accomplishment right there. So, and then on that note, I mean, you also sent in music from Silva and Gold. You also sent in music from Alexandra, obviously. So, this team that you've been working with lately, I mean, like, what's that been like? Overall, it sounds like you guys also have some milestones that you guys are meeting and hitting there. So it's good to see it. I'm over here rooting for you guys, but I kind of want to hear it from your perspective, man.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. Also, shout out to Ben Gold from Southeast LA, man, one of the dopest MCs that I know. He's also going to be playing at the show. But yeah, me and Alexander, the author, just dropped a joint project called 10 Seconds Left, and been really, really lucky to, see a lot of growth in like Spotify and iTunes numbers and stuff like that. And I think it's honestly because of that song Outside, which is pretty crazy. It's a song, I kind of call it a summer song, but it's more of like a lighthearted, fun song, and for whatever reason, it kind of just picks up with people, and it's done really well.
Yeah, the video was really cool with that song. I like that one.
Thank you. You know what's so crazy about that is that we were filming a few different times, and earlier in the day we'd seen these kids on like a motorcycle, and we like waved at them or whatever, and then right when we started to record, maybe like 15 minutes later, we see them just pull up, so we're like, yo, hop in the video. And
oh, dope.
all that happened just super organic, and it was like, yeah, that was the shot right there. Like that was it.
So
Really cool.
what's the idea behind the album title 10 Seconds Left?
Man, okay, so the idea, like, me and Alexander, the author, have been working together for, I want to say 3-4 years. And when we came together, like, instantly we just had, like, a really good musical connection. But it always felt like in our life, we had, like, a shared experience, right? Because she has a kid, I have a kid. We're both, like, working parents that are also really talented and want to, like, chase music. So there was always a sense of urgency whenever we did something. It was always like, no, like, this has to be, like, like, we have to do this, like. So 10 Seconds Left kind of became that moniker of like, we only have 10 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
So like, let's take advantage of it right now.
That's cool.
I'm digging that,
Thank
man.
you.
I can relate
man.
to
Yeah.
that 100%.
Yeah, so it was just that, like, hey, what can we do with what we got? And that's kind of how it came out. Like, we had a bunch of different songs together. I think the hardest part was like just trying to figure out what to keep. Like, just, okay, what's like some of the best stuff? What really speaks to the people?
Cool, man. So you're our first repeat guest, and
oh wow,
remember when we had this or that question? Do you like peanut butter or jelly type of thing? So I kind of did my Googles on you, trying to research more about you to get these questions to see see if we can get some more out of you. So the first question I have, it just kind of coincides with the new album. Would you rather pen the perfect verse or the perfect chorus?
Perfect verse.
Perfect verse, okay. When you're creating, do you like start with the verse, or do you kind of like let the verse lead you to the chorus, or do you kind of have like an idea for the chorus and then you write the rhyme around the chorus?
I typically start with the chorus, and if I can hear the chorus, that's great. I think on the songs that I sing a little bit more, I start with the chorus, but if I start with the rapping, then typically it becomes like a 24 bar,
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
like
just run-on sentences, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So the next question, major label or independent? Because I remember looking you up, you kind of had a little, dabble with major labels early on in your start. So just curious, like what that experience was compared to like what's going on now.
I mean, yeah, I think it's cool at least for me, it was cool to see kind of like just behind the scenes what that looked like, of like what level they operate at. I would say right now independent's a move.
Right.
Just kind of building up your own like brand and building up your own like catalog, and maybe one day, you know, pitch it or sell it, but for right now, independent.
Cool. 1 billion streams or views, or 1 million physical albums sold?
1 million physical albums, definitely.
Why you feel like you would touch the fans more with that, or?
I think there's just way more money to be made.
True, yeah. 0.001 cents per stream type of thing. Yeah,
it might make a
So
penny.
like, it's crazy because we were filming some content today, and the videographers that came out, they had like a new Tesla, right? They have a new car, and I'm selling CDs, right? And it's this moment of like, there's nowhere that they could play the CD.
Right.
For them just having a physical copy is worth something. They're gonna stream it, they're gonna listen on YouTube, but having that physical copy for whatever reason, even if you don't have a CD player, I've seen that really connects with people. So I definitely physical albums all the way.
Cool.
It becomes a collector's item, you know, something that maybe
Exactly.
they'll never open it up. It'll stay in that plastic cellophane, but they'll frame it. You know,
That's
like
it.
it'll
That's
be
it, man.
Yeah, collector's item.
All right, now we're gonna
Definitely.
go through some artists now. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac, easy.
I remember what was it? Ambitions as a Writer was your
That's it.
intro? Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
KRS-ONE or Rakim?
Rakim.
Even though you're gonna rock with KRS?
Of course, man.
Yo,
it's
he's
all
the
love.
honest
Yeah,
guy.
It's all hip hop, man. Because
of course.
If he's listening right now, he's like, yo, I'm gonna go even harder now.
You're about to get served on the 20th.
Exactly. I gotta chill.
All right, Kendrick Lamar or Drake?
I'm gonna go Kendrick Lamar right now.
Okay. Pete Rock and Common or DJ Premier and Nas?
Oh, of course, Nas. DJ Premier, Nas. Easy.
Okay, cool. Redman or Method Man?
I mean, I'm gonna say Method Man just because he's been more visible.
Right. Pharrell or Timbaland?
Pharrell, easy.
Now, this next question, I don't mean to divide the house.
Oh, come on.
Get ready, bro. Get ready for this
How you
one.
premise a question like that?
Silver and Gold or
Yeah.
Rhapsody?
Silver and gold, easy.
Okay, yeah, I figured so. Classy or Ruby Ibarra?
I'm gonna say Ruby Ibarra there.
Okay. Final question. Her or Marsha Ambrosius?
I'm gonna say her. Also
Cool.
Bay Area.
Yeah. Well, cool.
That's
Thank
nice,
you.
man.
Thank you for playing again. We know we'll have to cook up some different questions when you come on for a third time when the next project comes out.
Thank you.
For sure,
It's
man.
fun, man. Thank you.
And honestly, going back to like earlier today, we were kind of exchanging messages, and I was just reflecting on the fact that we kind of crossed paths a few years ago, and for one reason or another, it's always kind of been business, man. It's just been like, hey, we have this event coming up, invite you out, invite me out, right? Whatever it would be like that. But just wanted to put it out there, man, like the camaraderie / like just the overall appreciation that I have for you as an artist, as a person, bro. Like, you have my number direct now, so feel free to check in anytime, music related or otherwise. You know, as a parent, basically, I respect you so much, bro, and I'm proud of you. So just keep on doing what you're doing, keep sending that music in, and we're gonna keep supporting you. With that in mind, what song shall we play next? Tell us a little
You
bit
know
about
what? In the spirit of hip hop, I'm gonna play the song called War.
Okay.
So I wrote it a long time ago, and it was just like the concept of, for whatever reason, as humans, like, we love war. Like, we complain about it, and
Right.
we, like, say we need to change, but like, if you look at our history, and even today, like, we can't stay out of war. So it's almost like a catch-22. I'm not promoting war, but I'm just saying, like, hey
Right.
guys, like, you see that this is what we like are all about, and then there's some like 24 bars of raps in there.
Cool.
Nice. All right, we're gonna get right into that one right now. Once again, for all the listeners out there, we have Alwa Gordon on the line right now, calling in to talk about an event coming up here October 20th, opening up for KRS-ONE out here in our neighboring city, Santa Cruz, California. So if you can make it, 21 and over, but definitely worth the drive, or worth the trip, worth the babysitter, if you ask me. We're gonna
Definitely.
get into the song here. Alwa, thank you again, bro. Stay on the line if you want, and you're more than welcome to hang out with us. We have more music on the way from you and the crew either way. So
Sounds
much
good.
love, bro. Yes.
All we know is fight these wars, find our gold and write these stories. Dreaming big, we crash sometimes, losing faith and losing time. 'Cause I can't feel the rain no more, I can't fight these wars. Find our gold and write these stories. Dreaming big, we crash sometimes. Losing faith and losing time. 'Cause I can't feel the rain no more. Oh, I can't feel the rain. Oh, I can't feel the pain no more. Yeah. Oh, I can't feel the pain. Look, sometimes I wonder why we fighting against these titans that we'll never see. My homie told me let it be, been trying to be a better me. Shaking hands with the devil just to make it out of hell. The pressure weigh a ton, but there's no justice on the scale. Hard to believe if we always staying unemployed. That little voice will raise a hand just to stay overjoyed. I can't compare while writing in thin air. They thinking they been there, knowing they been squared. Can't do division, but they splitting up the pot. When ego starts to fade, I get a fade and let it ride. If you don't know yourself, I got a million reasons why. We are not the same, can't complain, just let them die. Look, the city towers in the backdrop seem elusive. The city getting stoned off snake heads is so Medusa. Toxic water flows through the stream, making lean and so the future. Doctor up the charts so they know to shoot ya. Stereo blasting, soon as they carry package. Raise us on our backs, then we learn to make it back in. It's an act of revolution when you laughing. Should've been televised, but they don't know the half it. Magic in my bloodline, ducking from the one time. Made a couple dollars off from jumping through these punchlines. Crunch time, I can snap and get a tray, it's lunchtime. Trying to be peaceful, make a trip into that front line. Sometimes we ain't never saving with the umpire. Right place, wrong time, been fighting for a long time. Truck against the curb, let them swerve, that's a long grind. Even though we dying, we been living cause it's our time. All we know is fight these wars. Find our gold and write these stories. Dreaming big, we crash sometimes. Losing faith and losing time. 'Cause I can't feel the rain no more. I can't feel the rain. I can't feel the pain no more. Oh, I can't feel the pain. All we know is fight these wars. Find our gold and write these stories. Dreaming big, we crash sometimes. Losing faith and losing time. 'Cause I can't feel the rain no more. Oh, I can't feel the rain. Oh, I can't feel the pain no more. Oh, I can't feel the pain.
All right. Once again, that was Alwa Gordon. Brand new music right there called War. Well, brand new to me because it landed in my inbox just a little while ago.
Hey, appreciate you.
Once again, man, appreciate you once again. Always gonna keep saying that, man. Even if we grow tired of expressing so much gratitude, I gotta say it. I gotta put it out there, bro. Because honestly, the stuff that you guys are doing, again, the way that you're collaborating with the community out there, the way that you're bringing artists out, and overall, man, sending in the edited music that makes our life so much easier as well.
Yes, thank you. I can't say more than thank you for.
We sound like a broken record, but we really appreciate you, brother.
If you listen to our music, you hear all the reverses of the curses, whatever. So we appreciate the clean versions.
Thank you, man. I try.
So we kind of had a question here, wondering about future collaborations, and we feel like it's inevitable, but we don't want to force the question either. So, is there any room for a Silver and Gold Alwa Gordon collaboration here in the near future?
Of course, man. That's coming soon.
Oh yes.
I think Esso just recently discovered Silver and Gold, and he was just kind of sharing with me how it's like, again, man, so much amazing talent, you know, and so I think for anybody that first like discovers that sound, or even for your music as well, like, you know, I don't mean to leapfrog you as I talk about Silva, but it's just an amazing feeling to like discover the artist, to like go and dig and find out the catalog, and again, to hear that you guys are putting events, you know, that are accessible here local for us. It's just, you know, blessings upon blessings for us. So we're gonna continue to spin it here on the airways for you, and again, hopefully folks have that down on the calendar by now, October 20th.
October 20th.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like when you discover an artist and you see like the other artists they work with and like their camp, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, another dope one. Oh, dope singer, dope MC. It's kind of cool. Like the dope artists surround themselves with the other dope artists, and it's cool to see, especially when it's like in the area, you know. So we appreciate you.
Shout out to Silver Gold for us. She can really rap.
So who's winning in the battle?
I mean, it depends if it's like a joke battle or like a serious battle. You know?
Okay.
Dang. All right.
It could be different. I don't know.
You like come out to the show and find out, right?
Hey.
Yeah, no. If it's jokes, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. And then another question that I kind of had in the back of my mind: production on your albums. Who's the person behind the beats, or are you kind of?
Crazy enough, I also make beats, but I use a different name. I go by Shiesty Tracks, and Shiesty Tracks produced everything but one song, which was produced by Post Child and Jeek, two producers from LA.
Nice. All right. Yeah. See, I had a feeling, but I'm like, yo, I gotta ask, because then I'm gonna be stuck with this assumption, and even Esso was like, nah, he's like, nah, that's Shiesty. I'm like, I think he's Shiesty. Let's just ask him. Let's just figure it out.
It's me. They got me.
Is there a reason why you kind of separated from like yourself to like? Is it so that people don't pigeonhole you or something?
No, not even that. So before I really like rapped, I was part of a group called Can't Stop Us, and at that time in the group, everybody kind of had their own different thing they did, and I made beats. So I went by Shiesty Tracks. And then when I started focusing more on like the artistry side, I kind of wanted to separate them out a little bit. So yeah, it is kind of funny to hear like Alwa Gordon produced by Shiesty Tracks, but I also think it's helpful in a way.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think, well, from my perspective, again, it sounds like it's good branding and marketing, and maybe that's part of like, if people want to go look up the producer, right, then they don't have to have the mixed results of like having to randomly sort through stuff and whatnot. You know, I think it's kind of a, you know, again, you're doing us a favor again for anybody curious to go just check out the instrumental or the production.
Definitely.
So do you produce for other folks, or do you mainly just produce for your own music?
I mainly have produced for myself. I'm always like open to sending out beats and stuff like that. So if there's other artists out there that want to, you know, hop on something, just let me know. I've collabed a few different times. I'm more like, when I get the inspiration, I'll make like 3 or 4 beats, and then I'll just kind of send them out to homies, and then the next time I feel like making beats, I'll either rap on them or send them out. But definitely something I want to do more of.
Nice, man. Well, again, looking forward to it. And, you know, October 20th is going to come by in the blink of an eye. So if everything lines up, I'm going to try to find a way to make it work. But again, I don't want to overpromise or overstretch myself here. So
don't even worry about it, man.
Keep me in the loop, though, for anything else coming up.
I'm gonna come pick him up. I'm gonna snatch him away from Mrs. Nancy. So yeah.
There we go. Take him away from the family.
Shout out to my beautiful wife.
Kidnap. I'm gonna kidnap Emmy.
It's for hip hop, man. You know that now.
Do it for the culture. Nah, I'd say bringing out the kids again, because you know you had a show out there not too long ago in Santa Cruz, and it was kid friendly, you know. So I mean, I brought my kids out. They got a chance to kind of see you, and actually, a small world it is. I was actually in your neck of the woods just yesterday. I was out in Santa Cruz and got a chance to bring my kids, so they got a chance to see me rock this time. And again, it's like we're tapping in a very similar energy, bro. Just seeing you up there rock with your daughter in the front row and the smile on her face, like, to me, that's what it's about right now. You know, it's a certain aspect or a certain phase of life maybe that, you know, we're gonna outgrow. Like, our kids are gonna grow out of this phase in no time as well. But it's amazing to be able to include them in these events. And, you know, again, just appreciate everything you're doing right now. Please invite me out to the next ones, or keep me in the loop so I could bring out the kids again, and so on and so forth, man.
Definitely, man. We try to keep it as kid friendly as possible.
Yes, sir.
We got to schedule it in your next event when you're asking questions about KRS-ONE. You got to get some real heads out there to answer the questions.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys. Can I go a little behind the scenes on this one?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So when we shot this, we were asking, I forget who it was. We were asking someone a question. Or no, I was filming Silver and Gold while she was asking people questions. Mm-hmm. And she said, who's KRS-ONE? And the person that she was asking didn't know. But while we're filming, to my right, this guy walks by and he's like, "Knowledge reigns supreme." And he started like,
oh,
he went in like, and then his girlfriend kind of like pinched him a little bit, and then they kept walking.
Aww.
So like we had someone that like really was locked into it, but we were interviewing someone at the moment. So it was just like, okay, so there are some people out here that do know him and like really know his like deep story.
Of course, I was saying that jokingly. Yeah.
And I think KRS has been coming to Santa Cruz for like decades, man. So, you know, I'm sure a lot of folks know him. It's just funny to see those reactions. And, you know, I think that's kind of part of it too, right? Like, as these events get put together, you're going to have folks like me that may be in a position that's a little hard to put ourselves in 2 places at once. And so when you reach out to a demographic of, you know, younger folks that maybe have more flexibility, it's natural, man. Like, they're maybe not going to have the same kind of exposure to decades worth of music, but that comes with living life a little bit. And I think I'm a firm believer personally that, you know, when we have the option to listen to something that's quality and has a message in there versus something that's, you know, it might be good party music, but there's no real substance, I think folks will eventually make the right call. And when I say make the right call, it means like, you know, bump the good stuff. Like turn up the volume on it.
Sooner or later, you need substance sooner or later. Like it's fun to have fun, but you got to get substance sooner or later.
Especially with 10 seconds left. That's some quality right there.
There you go, man. There you go.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You like the transition with that, Emmy? You like the transition?
That was good. Man. You guys are good.
No, but for real, it is a good album. My wife and I were vibing it earlier today, driving on Highway 1. It's a dope album, and it's a good mixture of like, you know, vibey stuff and then like songs with substance. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Nice, brother. So let's get into another one of your songs here. Which one shall we do next?
We got to play Outside. So before I dropped the album, this song I finished honestly about 1.5 years ago, and it was one of those nights where like I made the beat, did the chorus on it, did a verse on it, and then I sent it off to a couple homies just to like listen to, check it out, and I didn't do anything with it for about 1 year. I just sat on it, and then when me and Alexander the author came together, like thinking about, okay, what are we gonna have on our project? This was a song that I was like, hey, you want to hop on it and just, you know, spit like kind of an outro bridge? And she was like, yeah, for sure. She did it, and then it was like, yeah, I want to put this out. So then I put it out, and just it became the lead single off 10 Seconds Left. And then it's like, when I look at it, it's the most streamed like song of the project, and we had it up for I think 2 months before the album dropped, and people really resonate with that one. So,
and it's crazy to think it sat for 1 year.
You know,
that's crazy.
The craziest thing about that is that, like, when I made it, I thought it was dope, but I didn't necessarily think it was, like, super special, so I was just like, oh, it's cool. It's a song I made with the homies, or the homies, send it off to them, and then nothing. And then it was like, oh, you know what, let's add Alexander on here, and then it just was like, you know what, it's summertime. What if we just drop this? And then, yeah,
it's a vibe, man.
Thank you. Yeah, so the song's called Outside, and it features Alexander the author.
Awesome. All right, let's get into it. Once again, you're more than welcome to stick around. We do have more of your music, but I also realize that I'm going to eat up your whole hour here before you know it, bro. So
totally fine. But real quick, I also have to say, I know we're on the radio. Just to be 100% clear, in the song, Alexander the author says pitch. She says hit the pitch, okay?
All right.
We had confusion before. She says hit the pitch, all right?
Okay.
Sounds good,
That's my disclaimer.
We are Monterey Bay here football club fans, so we are fans of the pitch for sure.
Hey.
All right, man. We'll keep it locked for everybody out there tuning in. 831-758-5432. If you want to give us a call, 831-758-KHCC. We got Alwa Gordon on the line today, once again, promoting an upcoming show on October 20th. Keep it locked, y'all. Here's some more music coming your way.
Peace.
Shiesty trap.
Back outside and I'm good now. Got a bag and I know it's all mine. If you hating on a boy, it's a problem, but I know the city's all alright. I'm back outside and I'm good now. Got a bag and I know it's all mine. If you hating on a boy, it's a problem, cause I know the city's all alright, all alright. They never know what I do next. I keep it tight to my chest like a crew neck. Kicks on my feet, never lose steps. Loose lips, sink ships, I just move chest. They always want peace from the pieces on the board. They wanna ride a wave, never made it to the shore. The grass gets green and that's just par for the course. She a good girl, make time for the Lord. Nothing that you asked for. Got a couple bands, baby, chill out, let me stash more. Did a few shows, crowd wishing they could clap more. Got some new fans, I'm just hoping I can staff more. Don't know about y'all, I'm a legend of the fall. I'm stepping in the fog, it's a blessing when you call. West Coast and I'm still outside, yeah. Hands up so they feel alive. Back outside and I'm good now. Got a bag and I know it's all mine. If you hating on a boy, it's a problem, but I know the city's all alright. I'm back outside and I'm good now. Got a bag and I know it's all mine. If you hating on a boy, it's a problem, cause I know the city's all alright, all alright.
I'm back outside and I'm good now. Hit the pitch, got the back, I'm too nice. If you hating on your girl, that's a problem, cause they know I keep it straight every time. I said I'm back outside in your hood now. East Coast, so you know I'm overpriced. Don't be sweating all the things that you be thinking. Move that money, get that ass outside.
Back outside and I'm good now. Got a bag and I know it's all mine. If you hating on a boy, it's a problem, but I know the city's all alright. I'm back outside and I'm good now. Got a bag and I know it's it's all mine. If you hating on the boy, it's a problem. Cause I know the city's all alright, all
I'm back
alright.
outside and I'm good now. Hit the pitch, grab the bag, I'm too nice. If you hating on your girl, that's your problem. Cause they know I keep it straight every time. I said I'm back outside in your hood now. East Coast, you know I'm on a price. Don't be sweating on the things that you be thinking. Move that money, get that ass outside.
All right. Here we are once again, Alwa Gordon. Thank you so much, bro, for all the work you're doing, for all the music that you're putting out there on such a consistent basis. It's
Thank
great
you.
to support you, man.
So I had a quick question for you then. I noticed that she says she's from New York, right? Alexandra.
From the East Coast.
So how did that collaboration happen? Is she stationed out here for a while, or are you guys just over the internet?
It's so crazy because it all started off of Facebook. I think 2019, 2020. I put a post up. I was supposed to have a studio session with the singer, and she canceled for whatever reason. So I put up on Facebook, yo, any female singers in Santa Cruz, that want to collab, comment, tag them, whatever. And one of the homies tagged her, and it was one of those situations where you never really know a homie putting a homie on. You kind of have to
Right.
I don't know. So I went and I checked out her music, and the first song I heard, I was like, yo,
okay.
Man, you're incredible. So I sent her a message, and she was like, yeah, let's do it. And then ever since then, we've just been rocking out. And I think she moved to Santa Cruz maybe 6-7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So she definitely brings that East Coast vibe to Santa Cruz.
Okay, so she's here. Okay, I thought she was still in New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Good stuff. That's also, again, going back to all these questions that kind of bubble up, and it's like, man, when's appropriate to ask them? Right now is the time, for sure. Got to get them all out there.
Of course, man.
Yo, okay, so on the same kind of note here, for the production stuff, I've noticed that you do a lot of acoustic stuff. Do you also play instruments, or are you more so sampling stuff? What's your production process for it?
Yeah, honestly, at this point, it's a lot of sampling. I like the vibe of acoustic because I think it kind of gives you a chance to make your voice an instrument. I think there's a lot of cool things when you have drums on the track and you can have breaks and stuff like that. But I think when you have maybe 2.5 minutes of just someone rapping or singing over an acoustic song, it just hits different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to say I was putting together, so Bandcamp just released a new feature where you can actually go and make a playlist on it. So
cool.
I was checking out your catalog on there, and I was putting together a playlist, and I realized that a lot of the songs I was putting on there were the acoustic ones. And
wow.
From my perspective, I think it's more so the vibe that I try to go for a lot of times when I'm curating a playlist for the broadcast here is I try to go for something where folks can be inspired by it. And I feel like, you rapping over an acoustic guitar just makes it very accessible. There's a lot of folks that play guitar, especially there's music programs that I've been kind of aware of in recent months. Really, I've been kind of enrolling my kids in piano classes and vocal classes, and Artist Think just started a guitar class here. So again, it seems like a really common instrument. Folks will typically bust out a guitar and sing a happy birthday or something, right? And so the fact of the matter is, because most people that probably have a guitar in the house don't really pick it up, I think this is kind of one of those things that it encourages us once again to go and dust it off a little bit. And especially as an MC, bro, the guitar, the tones that it brings forth, I feel like it goes hand in hand with the human voice, kind of exactly what you were saying right now. Laying a verse over just the strings themselves, it hits different. I think it has more of an emotional impact. And one thing I've noticed on you is you'll throw the drums on it, you'll kind of sprinkle them in there, and I feel like that's the key formula there. So you take your sample, you add the drum loops, and what more do you need, yo? That's basically it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. The whole acoustic thing, I also look at a challenge, because I feel like as artists, rappers specifically, but I always try to challenge artists to okay, we can all rap on drums, we can all rap over some boom bap, we can all rap on this, but let's just strip all that away. Let's have an instrument and then let's see what you can really do. And I think that brings something different out of somebody. So it's been a big focus of mine, definitely. But yeah, I try to keep it minimal, just a loop, have some drums here and there, and just kind of let the voice speak.
Do you feel like you're a better MC or a better producer?
It depends. It depends on the project.
So if you think of DJ Quick, who raps on his own stuff, Diamond D, Black Milk, Dilla when he was still here with us. Which do you think is your better
It honestly just depends, because there's a lot of beats that I make that I wouldn't necessarily rap on. I like that style of, versus like my style when I'm rapping or singing, it might not be all the stuff that I make. So it depends on the project, I would say.
Cool. So on this 10 seconds left, which do you think would shine better, your rhyming or the production?
I think the production.
Yeah.
Because like also it wasn't just a solo project. I also had Alexander the author on there, and I think really just like being in the studio and making the beats and then like recording and tracking stuff, it really was more production.
Yeah, like when I say I'm not trying to knock your rhyming, because like the music is such a vibe, and then like the words kind of accentuate the whole vibe of the track. So like it's a perfect union. So like yeah.
Definitely, man. Thank you.
I'd say that's kind of where the judgment becomes a little bit difficult for me, because when I listen to your music, I feel like it's such a dope like unit. Like it'd be hard for me to separate the production from the vocalist, so to speak.
Right.
And I say vocalist because you're singing and rapping, so it's like, to me that's what adds a little bit extra flavor too. Like I carry myself as an MC, but I don't even try to hit notes. Like it's not something I'm gonna try to embarrass myself with. So
we all can't be Mos Def or Alwa Gordon.
Exactly. When I come across folks like you guys that, not only are you confident in it, but you're skilled at it. Like, it sounds beautiful. So just goes back to just, appreciating that. And then again, to somehow judge that versus your production. I mean, bro, that's a tough one right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that one. I think they're equal right there.
Yeah.
It depends. I would love to do more like production for other artists, and just like do like maybe a 4-song EP of like I produce it and it's just shicey track. Like that'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, again, looking forward to the upcoming events. Obviously happy to play some more of your music here. I think I had one more from you, and then we had some from Silva and Gold. So you let me know which one you'd like me to play next, and then we're probably gonna play the rest of them here in the next hour either way.
Definitely. I think, you know what, since we're talking a lot about singing, let's do some rapping. How about that?
Sure, yeah.
Bars.
There should be a song in there called Sideways. It's me and Alexander the author. That is, it's some real life stuff.
Oh,
Sideways? Yeah. All right, cool. I got it queued up here. All right,
Awesome.
So once again, brother, we're going to get into the music, and appreciate you for taking the time to call us in. For all the listeners out there, this is Alwa Gordon. Keep it locked, y'all.
Hey.
Check it out.
Yeah, 88. Look, sitting sideways, feeling like I'm Paul Wall. The flow's sick, but I ain't never called off. Used to get drunk, hitting women from my car log, but sloppy moves be the reason that you fall off. I know everybody wants what they want in life. I just want a happy family and a lovely wife. Where I'm from, most of my peers have lost life, either to drugs or things they couldn't cross twice, all ice. When I'm skating out of hell again, discussions always come up, wonder if they relevant. Cops still ducking, I could blame it on my melanin. Bombs still dropping, probably blame it on the president. They need evidence to search you at a curfew. When people say they love you and they still try to hurt you. Pulling back the curtains of my life I gotta work through, and pictures of my past paragraph I gotta search through. Hot and sour like the wings from the China spot. Taking aim, don't be mad they couldn't find a dot. I'm just happy that I never had to load a gun. It's all love when they see me till it's overdone. Snakes in the grass, I just treat them like it's Cobra Sun. Stranger to the money, man, y'all don't even know these fun. Spend a few nights fighting demons, I don't know the sun. Spend a few days fighting angels, y'all don't know it's fun. Baby mama tripping way before I nick the cannon. Testing patience, I might have to spin it like it's Britney dancing. I need a few mil, I don't need the Hamptons. The all white party stupid if it's me you asking. Never caught up in the lights and the fame. Never forgot while I was writing this pain. Look, a star born, they put a price on my name. My mama said I could be anything with ice in my veins. So I said a few prayers just to make it to the white gates. Used to rock the black Air Force, yo, that Mike makes. Jordan in his prime, had me shooting in this light paint. Pressure on my shoulder, never doubted if I might break. It's lightweight. Yeah, I said it's pressure on my shoulder, never doubted if I might break. It's lightweight.
Keep you alive. Hey, hey,
sideways, feeling like I'm Paul Wall. The flow sick, but I ain't never called off. Used to get drunk, hitting women for my call log. But sloppy moves be the reason that you fall off.
Yeah, once again, man, I'm so happy to be in this spot right now, being able to play some Alwa Gordon for the listeners out there, and obviously having you here, calling in, connecting with you. Eso Medina also had taken a couple months off, so it feels like a little bit of a reunion here, man, getting everybody on the airwaves.
We back.
Yeah, we're back.
I love it.
We're back, and we're looking forward to continuing to rock, bro. I want to say it was last year, Eso Medina had invited me out to a hip-hop show out in Santa Cruz.
Jizza.
Yeah.
You saw Jizza, yeah.
I think that, like you had mentioned, you had never seen Wu-Tang live, and now you kind of check that one off of the bucket list. Anyway, make a long story short, bro, I feel like that's kind of where the vibe is at, is being able to reach out to your close friends, right? Like, hey, I got this extra ticket, you want to roll? And vice versa, you know, it's like maybe there's times when we aren't able to make it, but, you know, take that rain check and maybe invite them out, reverse the favor, so to speak, for the upcoming one. So I think I need in other words.
Hey, I've never seen KRS-ONE. I've never seen Alwa Gordon live. I've never seen Silver and Gold live. So I mean, I might have to make this trip up to Santa Cruz. So,
I think I might have to invite you out, bro. And then that's my excuse. It's like, well, I gotta go now. I invited him.
Right? I know you got to go home and be like, look, man, a lot of people are going.
You hear that? You hear that, Mrs. Nancy? He's got to go now. He's got to go.
Got to go.
We're coming up with reasons.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, whoever comes us out, man, it's gonna be a really fun time. I'm looking forward to. We kind of have something special planned during my set. I'm just leave it there. I can't say too much about it, but we got some really cool plans.
Nice.
Awesome. So once again, want to give you your flowers one more time before we wrap up our interview with you tonight. But just want to say I appreciate what you do, because you're able to take something from start to finish, from an idea to making the beat, to making the production, to adding your vocals, to collaborating with others, to putting it out there, to marketing it, to making a show happen. Brother, you're a one-man powerhouse right now, and I just want to give you your flowers with all due respect. Definitely keep on going.
Thank you, man. For real, I appreciate y'all always. Also, I have to shout out Al Bundy. He's one of the artists playing October 20th with us. I don't have any of his music to play, unfortunately, but he's a phenomenal hip-hop artist. So check him out, Al Bundy.
Al Bundy from Polk High, right? After scoring 4 touchdowns?
No.
And also, shout out to DJ Mike, too. He's going to be on the 1 and 2. We got a really hip-hop DJ for y'all. It's going to be cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. And, you know, big shout-out to Al Bundy. I want to say I met him once or twice. We were doing a cypher out like on the sidewalk in Santa Cruz. Yeah. And I want to say he was one. I mean, he was holding it down. It was like him and Persian Butter, man. And they were just smooth.
He's good. Yeah. he's a good hip hop artist, man. For real.
Yes. All right, man. And he's also on the lineup, correct?
He's on the lineup October 20th. So me, Alwa Gordon, Silver and Gold, Alexander the Author, Al Bundy, of course, KRS-ONE, and DJ Mike on the 1s and 2s.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, thank you once again for all the work that you guys are doing to make it happen, for pushing the culture forward, and for taking the time to call in and spending an hour on the line here with us. From the this and that, this or that, you know, to all the other follow-up questions, man. Once again, much appreciated.
Man, I super appreciate y'all, man. Definitely slide through the show if you can. If not, it's all good. I'm going to keep sending y'all music.
How can we find you on social media?
Yeah, so the best way is just my name. It's Alwa, ALWAGORDON. So Alwa Gordon. So ALWAGORDON. And I got to tell you, man, like one time I was at a show and I was like, yo, like follow me, such and such. My name's Alwa Gordon. And when I hopped in the audience, this girl was like, did you say Olive Garden? And I was like, man, so it's not Olive Garden, it's Alwa, it's ALWAGORDON. Best way to follow me.
Nice, man.
Awesome.
All right, we're going to get into some of the silver and gold here, but we do got a couple PSAs that I'm behind on, so I'm going to go ahead and play some of those and some more music, obviously. We got one more hour to go here at the broadcast. And again, on Saturday nights, you can catch us here 90.9 FM, also 104.1 FM in San Juan Bautista, Hollister, South Gilroy. And check us out at worldwidesaturdayfirst.com. Once again, the archive and the live transmission is there. So, Alwa, thank you so much for calling in.
We appreciate you, man.
Yes.
Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah, we'll see y'all.
Take care, brother.
Peace.
I'm timeless to the bone, sir, refer to me like this. I am not 90s, I'm living right here, right now. In this time and place, don't pigeonhole the way I sound. I wasn't meant to be around the golden era crowd, but as a child, learned the teachings and apply them now. Then reap the benefits on stage is what I'm finding out. I'm like a prophet in that sense, people I recount, you said I tell. Like when elders pass and teaching down, or like when super send that message and my tears I drowned. Cause I was finally receiving something so renowned, something you can't buy, and that's respect. So here I vow to never lose my sense of self, put my soul above wealth, keep on proving that I am required in this here realm. Don't store me in a shelf, catching dust around your house. Just play it for your kids and let it naturally astound, let it sink down, because too quick they forget. Just look at what they call hip-hop, what a mess.
When you discover good music, it's like discovering gold.
Yo, I bring the gold to you. Let me remind you of a time where you earned respect through rhyming skills, and that's the truth. And not through who you knew. The black screen making views askew. I realign to bring the gold to you. Yes, I bring the gold to you. Let me remind you of a time where you earned respect through rhyming skills, and that's the truth. And not through who you knew. The black screen making views askew. I realign to bring the gold to you. Searching for salvation, desperate for innovation. Addicted to attention like a fiend on medication. So they losing their foundation and feeding it to the matrix, playing tricks when they the ones to lay the bricks so I can spit. I don't stress, I'll show me trustworthy with my competence. Vision blurry, I'm the lens, plus I don't care what you think. Rebel instinct, you teach me history and then my thoughts sink. I think about the struggles of the past, I make a clenched fist. Boys scared to connect cause insecure bays, or boys beg to connect to make me they bay. Either way is the looks that causing me to strain. Superficial BS when I'm just trying to make classic tunes you can play for many, many days, and put on the map the location I was raised. Who else you know from LA that do it just like me, that keep it golden, never fold to fit majority, that running solo on the road, respect from the east. I rep my immigrant city with mad consistency, so first a scholar then a teacher, let you know. Let me bring the gold to you from the east to the west coast. I bring the gold to you. Let me remind you of a time where you earn respect through rhyming skills, and that's the truth, and not through who you knew. The black screen making views askew. I realign to bring the gold to you. Yes, I bring the gold to you. Let me remind you of a time where you earn respect through rhyming skills, and that's the truth, and not through who you knew. The black screen making views askew. I realign to bring the gold to you.